by God's incredible hand, I was given a job today that put me here. This is Blowing Rock, North Carolina. Just look at that. Look at that. You can't, this obviously this phone camera's not anywhere near good enough. I can see for 100 miles, peaks, mountains, the glory of God and his beautiful creation. Okay? We're not moving, guys. Those mountains are stationary. The heavens move. The clouds move. Right? It's all God's glory. So I can worship God with the fullness of a heart that just knows he's right there above us. He's right up there. And he made all this with the words of his mouth. He didn't put us as third rock from the sun. And it's perfectly flat if you just look at the surface. Just flat. Flat as a pancake in terms of the horizon. This is the glory of God. We're worshiping the living God, and he's our friend. And his son, Jesus Christ, came to save us. He put on a body like I have. He had 2 eyes and 2 ears and a face and limbs and a chest and feet and toes and hands to connect with us, and then to give us the glorious position of being lower than the angels, yet above the angels by virtue of his coming down in the incarnation. And we get to own all this with Jesus Christ. It's time to wake up, people, to where you live. This is the glory of God. Psalm 19. Read it. The glory of God for David to just be out in the fields looking at what he saw. And the animals. And the way they move together. Different animals doing different things. There are diversity everywhere. Color everywhere. Imagine if this was spring. There's no leaves. It's gray because it's fall, going into winter. It's still amazingly glorious. Amazingly glorious. You see the crepuscular rays of the sun? The sun's not 93 million miles away. When it hits the clouds, it kicks. The sun is floating in a circle over top of our heads. That's a fact. That's not an argument. That's not an opinion. That's what it's actually doing. It's always been doing that. Ever since the fourth day of creation, God's Son has always been doing the same thing. It didn't change because the Jesuits came up with a new plan to put the sun at the center 93 miles away to make the math work. We don't move. We are fixed, and God's throne is right over us. Get it right. Worship me with me. Worship with me. Worship. Worship the living God. He's alive. Wake up.